Hello everyone! In the last program, we came to the Guandu Ancient Town in Kunming and experienced some very interesting, intangible cultural heritage, crafts and skills. But this journey is not over yet. There are still many interesting places and more delicious food awaiting for us to explore. Let's go and have a look together.
Every time I come to Guandu Ancient Town, I'm amazed by how much culture and traditional arts there are. We also have over here is a dough sculpture. You can actually practice dough sculpture and painting. Let's go have a look at this traditional art form. So the one thing I love about Yunnan is all the minority cultures in Yunnan. And so these dough sculpture pieces are all different ethnic minorities. Over here you have Daitsu, Idzu, Mosoran, Hanidzu. Very beautiful. As you walk inside here, you'll see it's actually a workshop where they train students on how to do various dough sculptures and painting. Behind me over here, what we have is COP15. We have lots of elephants roaming around Yunnan, very beautiful. And as we walk to the back part of this exhibition hall, we have some of the traditional Han. Now, Han is the minority in China. About 90% of the people in China are Han. And it goes from Tang Dynasty, Song Dynasty, very beautifully crafted pieces. And in front of me, I really like this exhibition. This exhibition has 26 minority cultures of Yunnan. So Yunnan has 26 minority cultures. Every minority culture, a man and a woman with their clothing beautifully sculpted and painted. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love this. Wow, this is, I don't know how they do this, but this is essentially inside the glass. They've painted a beautiful picture or painting here, and this is camellia flowers. So this is an expert in inside glass painting and does traditional forms of Yunnan characteristic. Yunnan is mountains, rivers and traditional ethnic culture. So let's have a look. This globe over here, it's got crystal on the outside, and this is inside Yunnan, very famous, called Hani Titian. It's actually, it's a place where it's got rice paddies, with these very rice paddies, beautiful location. And this has now somehow been painted probably from the bottom. And I really don't know how they do this. So I think we're going to go and speak to the teacher here and ask her and see how she actually performs inside glass painting. Hello, 你好。
你好。您可以看一下我们这个画，我们的这个笔的话，它是一个特殊的，是用云南金竹做。
So this is a special form of painting. This is a very special brush. This brush is quite unique to Yunnan, and the colors in the paints are very bright and expressive. This is because the painting goes on the inside of the bottle, and you have to see through the bottle to see the colors. A small bottle like this maybe can take 1 to 2 days, and bigger pieces can take months. So this takes a lot of patience. Also, if you make a mistake, you can't redo this. So you make a mistake, everything gets washed and start again. So I really admire their persistence. It's a very intricate and beautiful art form. The piece in front of us was specially commissioned for COP15. At that stage we had elephants roaming through Yunnan, and you can see beautiful mountain, river, lots of elephants. And this is quite an amazing piece because it's two sides. This side and the other side have both been painted in the glass. Beautiful. After walking around all afternoon, I'm hungry. Now in Guandu, you have a special bread called Guandu Baba. It's a wheat baked bread with sweet or savory toppings inside it. Very tasty, very nice. You can't miss out on Guandu Baba. Let's order one. Now, Baba. Okay, like a Meigwei Dosha Baba. And inside you'll see the secret really is the stuffing inside. This is rose petals ground into a flat paste, put inside the bread. 超级好吃，非常好吃。Very tasty, very tasty, very tasty. Look at the flavor, very good. So Guandu Ancient Village is a nice mix of ancient cultural buildings as well as modern. The one behind me is called the Vajra Pagoda, built in 1457, entirely built of sand and stone. It's the only oldest of its kind in China. And if we carry on along here, we have various other older temples and sites within Guandu village. So this shop was open to portray the 8 traditional sites of Guandu through traditional crafts as well as artistic creations. So over here you see, this here is a new color. So they've got a new color for Weiqi, which is a blue. So you can see that deep blue color. As we go forward, what you have here is Yunnan pottery. So Yunnan pottery is very famous. These are traditional pottery pieces, and Yunnan tea is very famous, very good. And if we keep going, and eventually over there we have some glass painting. So that inside glass painting we show in the one shop inside this village. Let's go upstairs to the second floor and have a coffee. Not now, just here. Let's cheers. Cheers. Toast. Nice meeting you guys. So this is Liu Huan Cuisine, one of my favorite Kunming traditional snacks shops. It goes back to 1917. It's now the 4th generation of family passing on this recipe. It's called Mother's Cooking. So let's have a little bit of food. Anyhow, here like San Bao Yi Wei. Great. So this is their famous 3 treasures, 1 taste. So 3 dishes, 1 taste. So I'm going to start with the savory one over here. This is very famous. It's called Xiaogu Mi Xiang. So this is pot rice noodles, a special, with 2 toppings. Okay. Over here we have something that's very famous in China called arkwai. Arkwai, translation to English is called bait, which doesn't really make sense. But what it really is a sticky rice that they make into these pieces, almost like these chunks. And then this has been now fried, stir fried. Third dish over here is what they call a bean paste. So it's a bean paste that's been turned into a noodle with toppings on top. So these 3 dishes, very traditional dishes in Kunming, great taste. And the last one over here is a mugwa, so it's papaya juice. There's a papaya water, and onto that they add there's a piece of rice inside there as well as rose petals. So it's been a full afternoon here at the Guandu Ancient Village. Lots of historical sites, cultural places, arts, crafts, and also great food. My stomach is full, and now I'm in a night market. It's a bustling night market, live band about to perform over there, lots of snacks to eat. So I think this is where I'm going to say goodbye to you and see you next time in beautiful Yunnan. Today I'm going to take you to one of my favorite places in China. I always like going to Yunnan Provincial Museum. They have 6 main exhibition halls going from ancient China to modern China. Love coming here, learn a lot every time I come here.